Good day to everyone listening. This is a presentation on occupational safety and health in industry about the first aid for common accidents and injuries. We are a team of two students, me, Alakadur, and my partner, Muhammad Abdullahi Ibrahim. Uh, this presentation was supervised by our lecturer, Associate Professor Dr. Mimi Haryani Asim. So, shall we start? So keep in mind the word aid means help. First aid means the use of first aid kit to temporarily stabilize an injury before professional medical care comes. Now, what is a first aid kit? I think everyone has seen it at some point in their lives. It is a box or a bag that usually comes in red with a plus sign on it, but also it can come in other styles or forms that contains medical supplies that can treat minor injuries and sometimes survival cases. Those supplies differ and vary from kit to kit, but the ones you see in the picture here are a must in every kit. Some of them are bandages of all kinds, pressure, adhesive, and triangular bandages, which are used depending on the size and location of the wound. There's burn dressings and burn cream, which is obviously to treat burns on the skin. And you can also see CPR masks, gloves, hand sanitizers, which are all used to prevent bacterial infections and spread. To use those medical supplies, you don't need a degree in medicine or to learn how to use them. It could be like a 3 days or 1 week course. My partner is gonna explain why these courses should be given in companies and industries.
Number 3. Importance of why employees should learn the technique. Accidents can happen anytime, anywhere, and to anyone. Even with the certain safety measures implemented to prevent accidents, there is still a possibility that an accident might occur. First aid training helps employees learn to be more conscious of safety in the workplace, leading to a reduced number of accidents and injuries. They will have to be aware of the hazard and the risks that might cause accident and able to take precaution measures in their workstation. The first aid knowledge also helps them to maintain the first aid facilities, first aid room, first aid kit in their workplace, so that the first aid items are always prepared for any emergency. Number 4. Tips for the companies. Pick the right first aid kit. You will need to find a first aid kit that satisfies various factors and requirements to ensure that your workplace is supplied as best as possible. Include a first aid manual with your first aid kit. First aid manual will help you and your employees to be far more prepared. Keep your first aid kit in one place. The best thing you can do is put the first aid kit in one place and keep it there. Point out its location to each employee and make sure everyone knows it. It is not to leave that place until a first aid emergency happens. Check and refresh your first aid kit regularly. After every first aid emergency, make a list of everything used and replace it immediately.